Hello and welcome back to our ES6 introduction on free code count. This is use class syntax to define a constructor function. ES6 provides a new syntax to create objects using the class keyword. It should be noted that the class syntax is just syntax and not a full-fledged class-based implementation of an object-oriented paradigm, unlike in languages such as Java, Python, Ruby, etc. In ES5, we usually define a constructor function and use the new keyword to instantiate an object. So here we have var space shuttle, and it's this function here that takes target planet and it creates whatever's passed in will be a property on that object. So we assign this property within this object target planet, whatever's passed in. Here we create Zeus and we pass in Jupiter, so Jupiter would be added to this, to our space shuttle. So in class syntax, the class syntax simply replaces the constructor function creation. Class space shuttle, we have a constructor in here that takes that target planet that is going to be passed in, and it creates that property within the object. So here we do the same thing. We create a space shuttle with Jupiter passed in. It should be noted that the class keyword declares a new function to which a constructor is added. This constructor is invoked when new is called to create a new object. So notes. Upper camel K should be used by convention for ES6 class names as in space shuttle used above. The constructor method is a special method for creating and initializing an object created with a class. You will learn more about it in the object-oriented programming section of the JavaScript algorithms and data structures certification. So use the class keyword and write a constructor to create the vegetable class. The vegetable class allows you to create a vegetable object with a property name that gets passed to the constructor. So let's see. Here, this should test whether or not it works. And if it does, we should be able to console log that property name. So for this one, we're going to basically do very similar to here using that syntax here, which is class, and we're calling it vegetable. And same as over here, we do our curly braces. Then we're doing a constructor, and it should take in name. And then same as here, curly brace. Within there, we're doing this dot, and we want it to be name. And that's going to be assigned what? Well, name, because that's what's being passed in here. So this would do the same thing here, create a new vegetable called carrot. And carrot.name would have carrot, as we see here. Doing that should pass this test. We did pass. So what we learned here is this new syntax for constructor functions. So if you're getting that, you're understanding how to use ES6 syntax to create or define a constructor function. It's a nice clean way of doing it. Learn it, love it, and I'll see you in the next one.